Hi Virgo, welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. You have come to the right place. If you've been here before, you wonder where my face went. I'm trying something new for you to be able to see all the cards as I'm seeing the cards. So please leave a comment in the comment section afterwards if you want to, how you like this format instead of me just being on camera. I might pop in every once in a while to show my face, but maybe this is a better setting. So I'm starting with the life purpose card to see the overall energy that is going on for you, to just get an idea. Virgo, we're setting the date from early December to early January 2021. An overall energy here for life purpose. That worked itself out there, so we're going to take that one. Strength. So maybe strength has been working itself out there. Absolutely gorgeous. Says strength, and on the bottom it says everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. Absolutely stunning card. I just want to focus in on the details. Let's take a moment and look at that. I mean, it's almost like you're ready for battle. I hope you're not ready for battle. I hope that this is just you feeling very, very strong after maybe years, after maybe a year of hardship, and you're just geared up, like you're ready for life in a different way. You're way more confident. You're way more, like, I don't want to say set in your ways, meaning you can't change your opinion or anything like that. It just feels like you are more you. Well, let's see what comes out here. Strength seems to be the thing for you right now. And there's a bird there, blackbird. Blackbird, the song might mean something for you. But other than that, it's just freedom coming in. And birds usually for me comes with messages. So maybe there's some sort of message wants to reach you right now. I know this is not really showing in the camera. I know what I'm doing. But we're going to focus in more on the overall energy here. So the basic energy for Virgo for the upcoming month, please. I'm waiting for 2 cards to come out. 2 cards for Virgo, please. Oop, there you go. And then we're going to clarify these and see exactly what's going on for you. We have a number 9, suffering in silence, and we have a number 6, material and spiritual prosperity. And yeah, we had this card coming out first. So we're stepping into an end here with the number 9. 9 speaks about you're finishing up a cycle. You're moving on from something old, stepping into something new. Number 9 is also the unconditioned. So whatever you have planned for, whatever you're looking forward to, 9 speaks about feeling the feeling of it, expecting it, and feeling as if it's already here without it actually being here. And maybe this has been to the contrary, like you have felt feelings of despair, of disappointment, of sadness, perhaps even grief, suffering in silence. It just means that you have gone through something really heavy without actually sharing it with the world, like sharing it with maybe not even more than 1 or 2 people. This is now coming to an end. I feel with this is like you climbed the ladder, you climbed upwards, and it's a tiny bit like you're getting your strength back here. It's like you're picking up your staff, like you're ready to move on. And it's like you're looking into the horizon. It's a very golden color here, moving into the golden age, looking towards the future. So this is what we're ending. You're much more stepping into your authentic version, your real self, your most true version of yourself with the blue border there. It speaks about the throat chakra. And then we're going to go deeper and find out exactly what this is, if it's interesting for a spirit to do so. And then material, if he wants to focus. Material and spiritual prosperity. It's sort of the same thing, like the same. We're looking out, like we're seeing the back of you and looking out over. There's a different choice, like there's a different focus. Like one is focusing on, it has been tough, it has been bad, but looking towards the new. And this number 9, if we play with it and turn it around, we have a number 6. And so this 9 is ending, and we're now turning into this number 6. So again, you're standing here, looking at over your whatever it is that you want to create right now. And so there's first one thing with, you have two choices here. You can think about things that happened in the past, and that will keep you in the past. It will keep you from not moving forward. It will be like, so just as a general term, and you know this, we just sometimes need a little reminder. And it just talks about how, okay, so this is what is it today? I'm recording this on a Thursday. So I'm recording this on a Thursday, and whether you think about a positive future, it's still Thursday. Or whether you think about a negative future, it's still Thursday, right? So it still is Thursday. We can't shift that. But the energy that's going to come on Friday and Saturday and Sunday, the difference that's going to show up in your life is whether you continue to focus on the bad things that has happened, or if you start to focus on the good things that you want to happen. And it doesn't really matter what day it is. That's just what is. And you have now the power and the determination to choose what you want to think about. And I prefer you think about this. And this seems to be in the past. And this has laid a really solid foundation for what you do not want more of you in your life. It has also made you very, very clear about what you do want. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're super clear about, I want exactly that person in my life. I want exactly to live in this specific house. I want to work with exactly that kind of job. I want to have exactly that friend in my life. It might be, but what you've come to terms with here is that suffering is not your thing anymore. Grief and sadness and anger and revenge and all of that is just not your thing anymore. Happiness, joy, passion, creativity, looking forward into a new beautiful life, that is your thing. If you just stay in those emotions, if you try to, as best you can, stick to those emotions, to try to think about something that, is that the word, elicit, like it brings out of you the feeling of contentment, the feeling of being at peace, the feeling of being calm, being a bit hopeful for the future. That's going to bring about the new future for you. And number 6 is all about the connection in with your inner being. When you pay attention to your inner being, the guidance is constantly there. Constantly there. And if you just continue to make that connection with your inner being, number 6, eventually that will turn into love. It will turn into harmony. And I just wanted to focus on, because there's something with the necklace here today. It's not really a necklace, but that thing he has around his neck. So maybe some of you guys like recently got this, like a golden necklace from somebody, or there's a necklace that is really, really important to you. You might have bought a necklace that you're going to give to somebody. Then maybe just pay extra attention to this message. This is you overlooking your bright future. Material and spiritual prosperity. It just talks about how much good you've started to create. And we can see the sun, like you're looking at the sun here. It's interesting because the sun is just coming up here. I didn't see that at first. They were just guiding me back, and that's actually true. The sun is just coming up here, like behind the clouds, and in the horizon is right there. Focus please. Well, you see it. And here it's like full-blown sun. And we have a major shift happening on the 14th of December. I'm going to try my best to fit in a new moon reading for you guys. You want to check that out. It's like a major portal happening. Major portal happening also on the 21st of December. That's going to shift a lot of things. It's just really, really positive energy coming in. There's a Gemini influence here. I also see a Libra influence here. So if that fits you somehow, some way, Virgo, then take that however it resonates with you. Okay, so we want to clarify these cards. What's going on for you, Virgo? Can we clarify? first we have Two of Gabriel. And then we have the Justice card. So there was a little Libra influence here. Let's see what that means. We have Page of Ariel, turning the page in love. And then we have the High Priestess. So let's see what order they want to have these and if they need to be on a specific card. So that is one on its own. That is also actually one on its own, and these two come together. Okay. So they want to start with this Two of Gabriel. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. So that's really beautiful. It just means that you're now coming into a place in your life where, and this is so interesting, I just have to stop because they're just pointing it out, and it's so beautiful when you see new things that you have never seen in a card before. I've seen this as a dome, like something that is like really like you two. So this could either be a business partnership or it could be a romantic partnership. We can go deeper and find out which is the case here. This looks like a dome, like you're inside the dome, but today that actually looks like a total solar eclipse. So this 14th, this new moon, could have a really significant meaning for you. So just really feel into that energy that's going to shift there on the 14th. So yeah, this is about coming into alignment, coming into vicinity of new people sharing your vision. So if it's for business, it's like you meet this person, you will end up in this partnership with somebody that really sees it how you sees it. Like you can perhaps start a company together, start a business together where you share the same vision. And there's Two of Gabriel, so there's a lot of communication, a lot of conversations happening in this relationship. We can just immediately start clarify that. Can we clarify this Two of Gabriel? Whoops. It is the Love card, but it doesn't strongly indicate that this is a romantic partnership. It rather indicates that, like, the Queen of Raphael, the Queen is just talking about like so much growth that has happened for you, so much healing that you stepped into. Follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. So I just feel like this is, you've become so whole, you become very complete within yourself. The Queen of Raphael is very, very confident. She knows who she is. She knows what she's going after. We have dolphins in the back there really playing, being very childlike and really playing, knows to have fun in their life. You're sitting there with the book, like you're very knowledgeable. So it's a very strong energy around you. And then we have Five of Ariel, and Ariel is the love angel, but because we had this card, I don't, for this very instance, I feel like it's more for business. And on the bottom, it says, you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. So it's a tiny bit about, like, whatever you choose to focus on is going to bring about what you focus on. But this, for me, is just talking about you're going to start to attract helpful people. People that see what you see. People that want to go in the same direction as you do. And there's the 5, and 5 is all about great opportunity for change. Great opportunity for change. So I'm going to stick to the business right now. If there's somebody like you, is like, I nailed it for your romantic partnership, of course use that. But for now, for the general, I feel like this is for business. And then we have Page of Ariel, which is all about turning the page in love. So I feel like this is just, again, I'm not super, like, it's not a love relationship coming in here for me. Because we have it coming together with the High Priestess, it's very much like the Queen of Raphael. It's like very self-sufficient, confident. I mean, you don't have one book anymore here. You have a whole freaking library, if we can focus. We have the Phoenix Rising there on the back. It's talking about how much, like how far you come and what a journey you've made. Stepping into this most beautiful place where you're very knowledgeable. You have all the wisdom you need. You have all the, like you've educated yourself. You know exactly what to do to move forward. And it's the page of Ariel, which means that you're turning the page. Literally in this library with all these books, it's like we're turning the page. It's a new energy. We're stepping into something beautiful. We have the words there: reliable, clever, educated, and balanced. I feel that's so much you, Virgo. So much you. Page of Ariel. It's like we're turning the page in love. But I still don't see like the typical romantic partnership here. This very much focuses in on turning the page. So in love, it probably is turning the page in love for you. Like you're starting to really appreciate yourself. You're starting to love yourself. You're starting to feel the worth that you have. And on the bottom it says, an excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or a pursuit of education. Time to get to work. So this just talks about great opportunities that it's on its way into you. Because you're in a way more, like because you started to focus on, even though your living situation might, like we said, it's still Thursday, not much has shifted, but you have decided, no, I'm just going to hold this energy now. I'm just going to focus on exactly what I want, and I'm going to start to work and walk towards it. That was hard. Work and walk towards it. It's just going to happen. That's because I said so. That's the energy I get. And that's what's going to happen then. You're going to start to get opportunities. There's going to be people coming in to give you a hand. There's also very much like a soul, like a, not a soul, not a S-O-U-L, but like a soul, S-O-L-E. Not alone and not lonely, but a soul journey. Like you walk on this path alone, and you don't have to do that, Virgo. Sometimes being a little bit of a perfectionist as you are, I'm very kind there. You're probably the biggest perfectionist ever out of all the signs. You want to get it right. You want to get it right. And so you sort of want to do it, like you want to go it alone, because you know if you go it alone, it's going to just be, the right thing is going to, the best thing, the right thing is going to happen if you just take care of it yourself. But you're going to have people that really share your vision, and that really, and somewhere, on an intellectual level, on a theoretical level, that of course there's other people out there that really knows what they're doing. They really share your vision. They really are looking at stuff the same way as you do. I think it was Richard Branson. I don't know why I'm using exactly him, but maybe there's a connection there for you somehow, some way. Richard Branson, he has on multiple occasions, he has just said, I don't know how to fly a plane. I don't know how to make music. I don't know how to fly to space. Like, I don't know anything about that. I'm just a good customer, and I'm a person like everybody else who knows what would make my life easier. Like when he was the one of the first, like his plane, his airline company, Virgin Airlines, whatever that's called, was one of the first companies, or if not the first company, to bring what is that called? Music, entertainment into the flight. And he had no clue how to do that, but he hired people that knew how to do that. And so he's always said, like, always surround yourself with people that knows more than you do, and you're going to be such a walking success. And I don't know if you know about him, but he's quite the walking success. Richard Branson, like he's everywhere. And he seems really happy. I don't know him personally, but he seems really happy. So this is about like asking for help and growing your, it's almost like you're at the very, very early stages at growing your empire. I almost want to say there's an empire feel here, that you're growing something grand, and it might just be you. It might just be you in this very instance, but it's not going to be you for much longer. I love also how we have blue, red, pink, orange, green, and another pink. It's very much the rainbow color, the rainbow happening here, which is talking about perfect balance between the chakras, perfect balance between the energy systems. So whatever you're adding on now, or moving towards, or trying to create right now, there's a really good proportionate, is that how you say it? Like one part against another part against another part is very good, like it's very good balance between all of them. So that's a really good sign that you're onto something big here. And then we have the High Priestess, like turning the page in love for yourself. So the High Priestess, we have the moon there again. So I'm just want to mention the new moon again. Significant change for you. Powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. So at first it just wants to say, just trust your intuition. Trust your inner guidance. Whatever like this path, this journey that you're on now, you really have what it takes. And if you question yourself, if you wonder about something, obviously you can ask other people, but you can mainly trust yourself, because the guidance is being constantly given from within. This could be something, because we have a little bit of like the suffering in silence here, so I don't think you're too big or too keen on sharing things all that much with other people. And this High Priestess is very much like she keeps things to herself. I don't know if there's a secret that you don't want to tell anybody, or if it's this empire that you're building, or this thing that you're doing around work, or coming into sort of your next stage in life. You don't share it with other people too much. Just feel into that. If there's something that you actually want to do but you don't for some reason, or if you just want it to be a bit more solid before you share it, if there's like a business that you want to have, if he wants to focus, a business that you want to have like come off the ground, that you want to sort of have it be off the ground a tiny bit more before you share it with people. There can also be information coming to you that you don't know about yet. That's helpful. That's very helpful to you. Number 2, again, there's conversation, communication, and relationships. So there seems to be opening up for communication, for conversation, for great opportunities for you. It's the second number 2. I think that was a queen, right? Queen, 2, 5, page 9, 6. Very varied numbers here. But the emphasis so far is on the number 2. And so we have 22 on the table. And 22, the master number 22, is all about it's coming to form. 11, master number 11 is all about the vision, the dream, what you want to see, what you want to create. 33 is like it's a done deal. It's here, you're living it, you're seeing it, you're breathing it. 22 in the between is, okay, so let's take this dream now and put it together. Let's manifest it now. Let's be on this journey where we're starting to see the pieces being put together. That's very much number 2. And then a little bit on its own, we have this Justice card. So like I said, there could be a Libra influence somehow, some way. You could have Libra in your chart. You could be dealing with a Libra. But for the general message, it's good karma returns. We have a number 8, which is the whatever you send out is coming back. Whatever you send out is coming back. If you see what I'm doing here with my hand. It's endless possibilities. It's the infinity sign. It's just something that never stops. It just constantly is moving forward now in a really, really good way. Good karma returns. There's something about justice. Whatever you did in the past, if you felt like you failed businesses in the past, or if you feel like people has failed you in the past in terms of business, or in terms of I'm talking more about business because it's a business feeling here, a company job work feeling. But if this is for romantic partnerships, there might have been somebody that failed you in the past, and here's your justice. Like it's going to be restored. You're going to feel this energy be restored. Do you see the difference in like the difference in the balance, like how uneven it has been? So probably Virgo, I would say you've given a lot of yourself to other people and you have not received too much back. But that's all going to change now. You're going to start to receive back what you sent out. And then I see this little devil there, like a little on top of his head there. I also see this water, what is, I don't know if it has a specific name, but like the king of the ocean or something like that. Aquaman? I don't want to say Aquaman because I don't think it's Aquaman. It's not Aquaman that I'm thinking about, but there's like the, I don't know, I get a water feel with this devil, like he just has arisen from the ocean. I don't know, maybe somebody understands that one. I don't fully get it. I just see this devil, and so that it could be Capricorn that we're dealing with somehow. Wow. Sometimes how the guides are trying to get me to understand things, I just keep being mind blown about the messages. So it could be still like keep to your own, whatever resonated with all that I said there, even with Aquaman or even with like the king of the waters or whatever this is, like keep that because that's still true, because I was rambling there for a bit. But I was like, okay, so the devil, that could be Capricorn, and then Aquaman, that is like, I was thinking about Aquarius. And you know what, guys? We're moving out like in a week or so. We're moving out of Capricorn. I believe it's Saturn. Saturn is moving out of Capricorn and into Aquarius. And I believe it's I'm not going to swear by it. Because sometimes my guys gives me stuff and I don't have the exact date, so you might want to go check that out. But we're moving, I believe it's Saturn that moves out of Capricorn and into Aquarius, and it's staying there for 3 years. It's either 1 year or 3 years. The thing though is that it's going to be such a relief once Saturn moves out of Capricorn and into Aquarius, because the difference in Capricorn is all about trials and tribulations and go to the deepest of the depth and just bring out everything that's been hidden and just healing, basically. Aquarius is all about wishes of fulfillment. What? Fulfillment of wishes. Maybe it's a wish of fulfillment as well. But it's like, okay, so we're stepping into the new era, if you will, pun intended, with light-hearted energy. Either 1 year, I mean, this 2021 is just going to be such a different story for so many people in a good way, with so much beautiful energy coming in. But the shift from Capricorn to Aquarius, thank you guys. And sometimes it takes me a bit to get it, to understand it. The switch for you for Saturn to move into Aquarius is going to be just, we're going to even this out. We're going to even this out for sure. Whatever was sort of stripped from you, taken from you, held from you, you held from yourself for various reasons, for the maybe last 3 years at least, maybe even 10 years for some, that's going to all shift now. It's going to all shift now. Something is being put on a pedestal a bit. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. Justice is being made here. Okay, guys, I'm going to move into the extended reading. So if you feel like this is your reading, then you're very welcome to come to the extended reading. The link to that is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching. And if you want to, leave a comment about what you think about this new format. Otherwise, I hope to see you back soon. Take care, guys. Bye.